Hi there, so we're back now and we're just going to start to focus on the quads and the adductors. So Lisa's positioned herself ready and is basically just slowly controlled movements working up and down the quads.
So at the moment my toes are down, I'm just going up and down the centre of the muscle. Okay, and remember as well, you don't have to do the full length, working in between the joints all the time. You can break it down and do half and then work yourself the other way and do the other half.
Okay, so the quad, it does cover quite a large surface area, so it's important that you don't just do the up and down that Lisa's doing at the minute. We need to target the outside and the inside of the quads. So to do this, initially she's going to point her toes towards each other, as you can see, and this is just going to work the outside of the quads.
So here at the minute I'm still doing both legs at the same time, so the load is spread across both legs. But what you can then do is shift your weight into the outer part of just one leg, so I've got more pressure going down that outside. And you really do have to remember to breathe. So although we're breathing during everyday activities, when something's kind of causing pressure on us, we do tend to hold our breath. And that will inhibit your movement a little bit, but won't help in the detox process of your body either. So back to 2.
Okay, so now she's gone back into that more neutral position and she's going to point the toes outwards, and this is just working being more towards the inside. How's that feeling, Lisa?
This is a lot better than the outside.
So just slow and controlled, working up, and obviously remembering when you do find that sweet spot, then you just hold it over there and then work through it.
So should we move on to the inner thighs then?
Okay, yeah. So now we're going on to the adductors.
So that's
this is Lisa's favourite.
So you've kind of got to angle the foam roller away from you for this one, haven't you?
Quite an awkward one, but once you've mastered it, you really will feel the benefits.
And I like to support all the lower leg on and then roll all the way up into the groin and back away. So again, you can make the movement smaller and do it in halves or portions, but it's really going sort of down the inside of the thigh there, and you can get right up into the groin.
What is important to remember when you first try this is just go easy on the pressure, because it will be quite tender to begin with. It's one of those cheeky spots. Lisa's a bit of a pro now, so she can apply a bit more pressure.
It does make you quite hot as well. Don't be surprised if when you're foam rolling your temperature goes up a little bit, particularly when you get into any area that is a little bit knotty. But there we go, remember to do both legs on that one as well.
It's definitely an area that's neglected, isn't it?
It
so
is.
People, don't forget it's there.
And I think the key thing is as well that I find is a lot of mums, so particularly in that first year after having given birth, they get a lot of tightness and tension through the front of the thighs. And although that foam rolling and any kind of massage is brilliant and highly recommend it, I wouldn't have new mums in that position just because of the pressure of the belly downwards, particularly while your front line is recovering from pregnancy and childbirth.
Definitely.
So we have some extra toys, kindly lent to us by Greg. This is another trigger point product, which is a bit like a fancy rolling pin. Again, it's got similar knobbles on to the foam roller that we talked about in the front video, or the first video. And so essentially with this...
Yeah, basically it's just, you know, as opposed to rolling on the foam roller laying on your front, you can just manually work it up and down.
And a lot of people do just use it as sort of a rolling pin, but you can actually then as well fix one end, so you can really apply pressure downwards and get a slightly different angle in as well. And it allows you access to get into a whole lot of different areas.
It's definitely good because it takes out that component of having to think about what you're doing and really concentrate on the whole balancing. You definitely can focus more on actually what you're doing. Is that nice?
I can't talk right now.
But these are quite pricey, very worth every penny though, aren't they? Really?
They are brilliant.
Definitely one to have in your toolkit. But so if you can't get your hands on one of these straight away, most people have got a rolling pin. This is quite an old school approach in the foam rolling world, but definitely is as valuable as both of the pieces of kit you've seen already today.
Yeah, and so it could be, you know, if you've got an old wooden style rolling pin in your drawer or anything like that, again, just rolling up and down, getting slightly different angles, and just kind of, as Hannah said before, looking for that area where you get that feeling of having a good deep massage. It's different to a deep massage, isn't it? But it's that kind of sensation, and apply pressure and work from there. So there could be a tool you can use in your kitchen drawer right now.
Definitely. So go and enjoy.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.